Okay, and we're back. So, what happened in the last Steins gate is that we've actually managed to find out why the phone wave doesn't work. Okay, it turns out that you need to use it at a specific time, basically 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, they are not sure yet, and it seems like they've done a couple of experiments, and every single time it happens, it's basically like create a small earthquake, from the place. And Mr. Brown, the owner of the building, is quite angry with that fact. Okay, so they stopped it yesterday, and now they're going to continue. But earlier today, okay, Tirio Moika, the shining finger, she actually came by and checked out the IBN 5100, and she found out that they're doing experiments on they found out experiments that we're doing, okay, basically the time traveling experiments. Now she's basically unofficially she's officially the lab member 005, okay, because he thinks that this is some sort of a way to how to say, keep her mouth shut from from mentioning it to other people. Okay, this meal. Then okay, so she found out, and now she's part of us. We're going to see her in a while. Yeah, that is a problem.
案ずることはない。俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ。今日はもう揺らさないと誓うとな。
Are you sure that won't work? I mean, like, that will work if he gets angry, he can kick you out,
つまり揺らさないと約束したのは昨日だけであって、昨日から見るところの明日である今日は揺らしても問題ないのだ。
You're dead, man. You're dead.
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
Yep.
つまりこう言いたいのか？
クリスティーナ。
ミスター・ブラウン、やれと。
言っとらんわ。
言っとらんわ。
それに岡部みたいな巨老が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。
Wait, she met her before? 言っとらんわ it's a very cute, heavily accented saying.
ムキムキだもんね。
Yeah, it's buff. Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Brown somehow. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。しかし。
But how do I tell them the truth? While trying to avoid of a way to avoid talking, trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I wander out over the window and look outside. The street below is mostly empty. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They are alone. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are.
そこのバイト戦士。
When I call her, Suzuha looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow, before finally looking up here. The girl beside her also looks up. This cute little girl is Tonno Jinai, Mr. Brown's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscle man to spawn such a cute girl. Nai bows her head while we make eye contact.
そこで何をしている？
見ればわかんじゃん。自転車磨いてんだよ。
今日はバイトじゃないのか？
バイトだよ。だからここにいいんだし。
You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work? I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. To put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-time?
彼女まだ自転車いじってたの？
I can hear Kurisu's voice from inside the lab.
さっき私が来た時も階段の前にいて思いっきり睨まれた。
Looks like they are still fighting.
おいバイト戦士、ミスター・ブラウンはどうしている？
ミスター・ブラウン？誰？
1階のジャンク屋の店長のことだ。
ジャンク屋じゃなくてブラウン管専門ショップでしょ。
My assistant so fake junk shop was just a joke to add a little whole Winkioma spice to it, to the mix.
ミスター・ブラウンってそういう意味か。お父さんの名前はミスター・ブラウンじゃないよ。
The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke.
店長は出張サービス中。しばらく帰還しないんじゃないかな。
Don't you think she's gonna tell? You know, if we do experiments?
何？それは本当か？
Lukako! The Ghetto Froggies are responsible, but he was acting strange way before Ghetto Froggy existed. Sorry, I said something impertinent. Okay, I'll be careful from now on. He'll be okay, right? Yes, I didn't swing Samidara again. Lukako.
あんた。じゃなきゃ私ここでサボってないよ。あ、前サボってることは店長には内緒ね。じゃあ今度自転車に乗せて。
It's a blessing from the god. I give my gratitude part-time warrior and shift my attention back inside.
聞いた通りだ。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだろう。
If you ask me, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna overdo it and then like, and he's gonna overdo it and he's gonna came back and see all of this.
ミスター・ブラウンは今不在。すなわちそれは実験し放題であることを意味する。
結局根本的解決はまた先送りするのか？
Basically procrastinate or delay the problem is what she said.
シュタインズゲートの選択だと言っている。
何でもいいからさ、とりあえず電話レンジセカンドエディションバージョン 1.03 を試したいんだけど。
What do you mean by 1.03?
セカンドエドションバーゼロション。
セカンドエディションバージョン 1.03。
How did we get to version
そんな
1.03?
やぼったい言い方はよせ。この改良型はヘブンリーメリーゴーラウンドだ。
That's even worse.
名前なんてどうでもいいだろ。いいから実験を。
The sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Moeka has a phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures?
楽しそうだったから。
Mairi smiles happily. Daru doesn't react. Kurisu turns away in a huff.
そんなわけない。少なくとも私はこのサークルのノリにうんざりしてただけよ。
それにしてもこの助手ツンデレである。
Tsundere de aru.
誰がツンデレだ。
おお、マキセシってツンデレの意味わかるん？
知らないわよ。
どう見ても知っているな。顔にそう書いてある。
So kai de aru. Kurisu bites her lip. She is familiar with otaku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America.
早く実験を。
Moeka's tired of waiting. Yeah, she's shown great interest in the time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made her promise never to write an article about it. Isn't he gonna be just like you? Like, she promised not to write an article, but that doesn't mean she's not gonna do anything about it. The phone wave, name subject to change, is ready to send a D-mail whenever we are.
じゃあオカリンの携帯に転送されるように設定するから。
Daru types my phone's mail address to X68000 keyboard. We decided Mairi was going to be the one to send the D-mail, so she starts typing on the phone. Don't you think that Shiny Finger is more is the best person here to do that? we set the microwave timer to 60 sharp and press start. Even though the door has been removed, the microwave runs like always. The discharge phenomenon occurs and my mail goes through the phone wave, name subject to change, dedicated phone to mine. Let's Mayushi. Moika stares at my phone in what I assume is disbelief, though it's hard to tell given her lack of expression.
どうだこれで電話レンジカッコ仮が紛れもなくタイムマシンだと分かっただろう。
You know, if a normal person will think about it, okay, most probably like it messed up with the internal time programming, and then like that's why it's sent. It seems like it's sent back to a week in the past. Something like the Y2K thing. Moika just keeps staring at my phone. Part-time warrior's voice comes up from the outside of the window. I decided to ignore her. Mr. Brown is one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all. But she can tell Mr. Brown, you know.
さてラボメンの諸君。
oh, this is so like. Give a second. Where's my cursor? Look at that. It's like she's some sort of a mascot with that eye, you know. Oh, I enjoyed her so much. For now. And like she's standing there like a, you know, just like a doll or something like that.
第73回円卓会議を始めようと思う。
昨日は第66回だったぞ。間の6回はどこに消えた？
Mail, Paris, shining your finger. What's a round tables conference? Tell me, Moika. I should have expected this to happen.
細かいことを気にするとは器の小さいやつめ。だからクリスティーナは助手止まりなのだ。
だから私は助手でもクリスティーナでもないとあれほど。
Yeah, I ignore Chris's complaints and proceed.
オペレーションウルド第1段階では D メールが送れること D メールの性能について検証した。
Let me guess. She's the one who sent it. Operation with it sounds military. Moika.
今日の実験では作戦を第2段階へと進めこの D メールをより実践的に使ってみようと思う。
実践的か。朝に届くようにして「おはようオカリン」ってちゃんと見てもらえるようにするんだね。
そんなわけがあるか。そんなものはチラシの裏にでも書いておけ。
チラシの裏じゃオカリンに届かないよ。
俺が言っている実践的というのはすなわち
What means? I take a short pause to look at all 4 members, then I lower my voice.
過去を変えられるかどうかだ。
Basically, like you want to check whether this is really a time machine or just like screwing with the timestamps. Mighty sure it's funny. Shock rippled through the room.
ちょっと待って。そんなの危険すぎる。あんた神にでもなったつもり？
I wanna try. What she's gonna send.
おや助手よ。何が危険だというのだ？
タイムパラドックスよ。もしも仮にパラドックスが発生した瞬間に世界が吹き飛んだら、あんたどうするつもり？
その時は俺もお前も死んでいるだろう。
Didn't John Titor actually mention that if you try to change the past, okay, it's not like the present's gonna disappear, okay? So like it kind of like excuse the okay. It's like if you travel back in time and you kill yourself, okay. It's not like so. In a sense, okay, if you travel back in time, you're not gonna grow old, old enough to come to travel back in time. So like it's gonna cancel it out. It's not like that. Okay, Titor says that every single time you do an action that is not is something that you're not supposed to, then it's gonna create a new timeline.
そんな無責任な考えで過去を変えようなんてふざけてるの？
He is, he's not taking it seriously.
まさかあんた本気で世界に混沌をどうたらとかを実行に移そうとしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
いやいや、それはないわ。マキセシ、オカリンの言うことはもっと適当に受け流しておけ。
What's this about chaos? Are you a bad guy, Okabe-kun? もういいか。
大丈夫だよ。オカリンはね、本当はとってもいい人なんだから。
俺に対する評価など聞いてはいないが、クリスティーナの疑問には答えておこう。
You won't let. I disagree. You won't let me the IBM 5100 Mini. もういいか。She really became a mascot,
確かに俺の野望は世界に混沌をもたらすことだ。
Her standing like that is very funny.
それを実行に移すにはあまりにも準備が足りなさすぎる。ましてや18文字しか送れないメールではできることなどほとんどないだろう。
ないだろう。
故に今回は俺の野望プロジェクトカオティックについてはひとまず置いておく。
プロジェクトカオティック。
カオティック。
思いつき？
マキセシ正解。
イエス。
たった今思いついてとりあえず行ってみたっていうオチかと。オカリンっていつもそうなんだよ。
俺を分析するなダル。あとそこの助手、正解したかのようなガッツポーズはよせ。俺をバカにしてるのか。
Okabe is going funny too. もういいか。
ねえねえ、それじゃあ実践的な使い方ってどんな使い方なのかな。
She's saying, what do you mean by practical? How are we gonna do it?
過去を変える具体的内容について詳しく。
まずこれはあくまで検証実験だということを忘れるな。過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめられればそれでいいのだから、変える事象は些細なことで問題ない。
岡部、あんたバタフライ効果って知ってる？
もちろんだ。
ああ、あれっしょ。風が吹けばおケアが儲かるってやつ。
I don't think it's like that. I never heard of butterfly effect. Everyone's so smart. I can't follow the conversation. They're just fooling around.
え？あ、いや、それは同じ意味のようだけど違うような。
北京で蝶が羽ばたくとニューヨークで嵐が起きるだろ。
あ、そうそう、それカウス理論の一つ。
Chaos theory. Is it gonna be the chaos head thingy? Let's check the tips. Tips. Chaos theory. Theory that even if someone can be expressed, that something can be expressed with a very simple formula, it is hard to perfectly predict its outcome. However, this doesn't mean that the result is random. It means that the slightest variation in the initial condition can cause a widely diverging outcome. This theory only applies to long-term predictions.
つまりあんたの言う些細なことでも意図的に変えれば未来に重大な影響を及ぼすかもしれない。その責任をどう取るつもり？
タイターはこう言っていた。世界は多世界解釈で成り立っていると。
だから過去を変えてもいいって？あんなうさんくさい自称タイムトラベラーの妄想を信じるの？
Many wolves? You mean there are more wolves just like this one? I don't believe it.
妄想だと証明できるのか？
妄想をよりどころにして行動した結果、取り返しのつかないことになったらどうするのかって言ってる。
Chrissy and I glare at each other. For some reason, I always end up getting emotional whenever I argue with this important assistant of mine. Such weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down.
クリスティーナよ。お前は以前こう言っていたな。
Wait a minute. Aren't you gonna get annoyed with her? Keep on sending mail every single time we
仮
talk.
説を積み上げて理論が観測されたとき、それは本物になる。そうやって現代物理学は宇宙のすべての真実を理解すると矛盾しているぞ。
いいえ、してない。この電話レンジの原理にはまだ仮説すら構築されていない。今の私たちは手探り状態と言える。こんな状態で過去を変えてみようなんてリスクが大きすぎる。せめてもうちょっと調べてからにすべき。
So she's not unconsciously opposed. So this one here is that you have to think about it. Is that okay? Let's say the idea is that you send a mail to the past and then like ask yourself to buy maybe a toilet paper, okay? And in a different timeline, okay, where you actually bought toilet paper, and actually it's gonna cost somebody's death. So for example, like you bought the toilet paper, in the real one you didn't bought the toilet paper, okay, and things go on as normal, okay. But in this B timeline, okay, you bought toilet paper, and who knows, maybe like this is is used to save somebody. So for example, like he got shot and like the using toilet paper to cover the wounds or something like that, okay, and make him not bleed as much. So that's the and then because of that he survived the the injury and stuff, okay.
実は試してみたくてうずうずしているのではないか。
そんなこと。
Chris quickly looks away.
そもそも助手よ。お前は電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンではないと思いたがっていたのではなかったかな。タイムマシンでないなら過去を変えることなどできない。それが証明できるかもしれないのになぜ否定する？
うるさいな。
それにタイムパラドックスのことを言うならばセルンはどうだ。
セルンはどうだ。
奴らはすでに100人以上の人間を過去に送り込んでいる。タイムパラドックスの一つや二つ起きていても不思議ではない。
CERN? Did you say CERN? もういいか。
あんな非人道的な実験をしてる連中と同じレベルまで落ちるつもり？
人体実験などしないしできないのだから安心しろ。
Suddenly Mari raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us the whole time, so I'm a bit surprised.
オカリンマユシーはよくわかんないんだけど、過去を変えるって何をどう変えるの？
Finally, some constructive conversation.
では答えよう。俺がこの作戦において何をしたいかというと、
You talk?
宝くじを当てるのだ。
They knew it. Okay, same idea with with the toilet paper. Okay, so if he wins, okay, let's say he insert the winning lottery. Okay, he got the winning lottery. Okay, so but actually it's supposed to go to the person, a homeless person who won it. Okay, and this homeless person actually became like a billionaire, like Elon Musk or something like that. Okay, so in a sense you're going to this is what it means by butterfly effect. Okay, if you don't do nothing, this guy's going to become like Elon Musk. If you take it away from him, then you're not gonna make you're not going to allow him to that person to become the next billionaire or something like that.
僕は賛成。金があれば PC パーツ買えるし、メイクインにも行きまくれるじゃん。むしろ試さない方がおかしいっしょ。
That's my super hacker.
現金だなあ、オカリン。マユシーは悲しいです。もっとね、世界が平和になる方法とかを考えるべきじゃないかな。 ばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするとか。
世界が平和にだと？なんだその偽善は。俺を誰だと思っている？狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。
岡部、志が低すぎ。
And here I thought you had ambition. I'm surrounded by idealists.
そもそも趣旨を世界平和だとか志など知ったことではない。これは過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめる実験なのだ。最も分かりやすいのは宝くじを当てられるか当てられないかだろう。
でも最大の目的はお金だろ。
金を手に入れればこんなオンボロビルからもおさらばだ。大ビルか UPX に事務所を構えてやる。
But the bigger money you win, this the bigger the effect is gonna be.
綺麗事ではないのだよ。事務所を移れば開花のムキムキ店長の影に怯えず実験もやり放題。金があれば未来ガジェットに使える研究費も確保できる。それに例えば100万円あればマユリの大好きなバナナはトラックの荷台が山盛りになるほど買えるのだぞ。
トラックの荷台山盛り。
まゆりさん、このゴーツ配りに惑わされないで。
黙れセレブセブンティーン。
Celeb 17って。
セレンディピティ？
セレブセブンティーン。
何よそれ。
Oh my god, oh my god.
セレブセブンティーン。
You know, the voice actors, in use of English, in real life, he tried to there's like an impromptu event where he partake in. It's also like he's like trying to show off that he can speak English, but then like it came out extremely weird.
親の金でホテル住まいをしている分際で人のことをゴーツ配りなどと言うな。
Kurisu puts on a sulky expression. I'm 18 now, she protests, but I ignore her. It doesn't matter if she's 18. Club 17 sounds better.
萌香さん、あなたはどう思いますか
No reaction from Moeka. Whatever my assistant was trying, it didn't work. I have no idea what Moeka is thinking, but I'll treat her lack of opposition as approval.
不満があるならば代案を出すがいい。過去が変わったと分かりやすく認識できる些細な事象だ。何かあるか？
私が今泊まっているホテルを変えてみる。
Yeah, Kurisu voice lacks of conviction.
俺たちには全く無関係な話だ。セレブ17は品川だろうがウグイス谷だろうがどこへでも好きに移ればいい。
そんな言い方しなくてもいいだろ。
っていうか、なぜにウグイス谷？
あそこにはラブホ街が。
そういうくだらないこと言ってるとロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉をかき出すぞ。
Say lobotomy. A lobotomy? That's mad scientist territory.
いつも買ってるジューシー唐揚げナンバー1を若鶏一口唐揚げに変えてみるとかかな。
マユリは一生唐揚げをむさぼっていろ。
What he says like, just eat any fried chicken you want. For all I care. Science descends upon us. Kurisu and Mayuri are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come out with anything good. As for Moeka, I can't tell what she's thinking or if she's even thinking at all. She's just staring at her phone, motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Daru has already declared his support for me. Now he's browsing more news sites as if this whole thing doesn't concern him.
結局タイムマシンを前にしても思いつくことはそれほどないということだ。代案がなければ俺の案を採用する。
Kurisu frowns, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, he too wants to know if he can change the past. She's a scientist through and through, and if I'm not mistaken, she has that bit of mad in her too. I take out my phone and put it in my ear.
俺だ。
Again.
これよりオペレーションウルドを第2段階に移行する。
Please take it just like the first time you met.
ああ、問題ない。責任はすべてこの法王院京馬が取る。迷惑はかけんさ。そうだ。これが俺の選択であり、同時にシュタインズゲートの選択でもある。聖戦は間近だ。
El Psy Kangaloo. I put my phone away and look at my Labmem.
では、作戦開始。
開始って言われても具体的に何をすればええの？
俺に指示されなければ何もできないのか。
まずは宝くじを買ってこなくちゃ。
いえ、過去の当選番号を手に入れればいいのよ。
その通りだ、セレブ17。よくわかっているじゃないか。
Celeb 17.
セレブ17言うな。
You know, one thing that I'm wondering is that, you know, even if we send a mail to the past, that doesn't mean that you're gonna follow it. Okay? If it's me, if I get a mail from myself in the future, like, even I'll be skeptical about it. Okay, you know, it needs some proof. Okay, but there is a chance of that, of me doing whatever it says. But for me, it's quite low.
つうかさ、宝くじにもいろいろ種類があるっしょ。ここはやっぱ夢のサマージャンボ行くしかなくね？
Oh yeah, in Japan, there's a lot of like this of this like lottery, and like they're usually in their own boxes and stuff. Okay, like a booth.
それね、この間テレビの CM で見たよ。
当選発表はされたのか？
来週か再来週だったはず。
それでは意味がないではないか。D メールは過去にしか送れないのだぞ。
ああ、そうだよな。じゃあサマージャンボの抽選日まで待つとか。
本末転倒だ。サマージャンボにこだわるな。一番近い時期に当選発表が行われた宝くじを探すのだ。
ふむ、ちょっとググってみるわ。
Okay, Daru starts searching on his computer. Meanwhile, Kurisu is thinking hard.
例えば未来から当選番号が送られてきたとして、私は
Yeah,
信
so
じる
this
か
is
し
what
ら。
I was saying.
あのね、マユシーはそもそも宝くじの買い方
She's
知らないな。
underage.
そうよね。10代の女の子は宝くじは買わないと思う。
I think Daru will buy it.
萌香は買ったことは？
When I call out to Moika standing, I don't actually do it because, you know, she is, you know, like kind of an introvert. Then she shakes her head a little bit.
オカリーは買ったことあるの？
ロト6を1回だけやったことがある。
I didn't even get a penny.
お、ロト6ならちょうどいいかも。あれって確か当選番号を毎週発表してるし。
A quick search reveals that Lotto 6 announces winning every Thursday. They also posted last week's first through 7th place numbers on their homepage. Wait, Thursday? So it's just nice, you know.
この当たり番号を D メールで送るの？
そういうことだ。もちろんこれがロト6の当選番号だと補足してだが、先
週の一等だと 2億とか。
200 million is basically 2 million, okay? Because remember, Japanese yen, you have to take 2 zeros out, okay? Because they count the cents in them as well. So 2 million. I think my heart skipped a beat there.
いや待て、1等はまずい。
なんで？
2億はさすがにビビっちゃうわよね。
Even she said like, even I get goosebumps with that.
い
About
や
that.
そうでもなく、1等は
Yes, yes.
目立ちすぎる。
は？
わからないのか。俺は期間に追われている身なのだぞ。もしロト6で1等を出してマスコミから取材を受けることになってみろ。立ちどころに存在が知られてしまうことになる。
ならんわ。
じゃあマユシーが当選したことにすればいいんじゃないかな。
It still doesn't change.
ダメだ。オペレーションウルト第2段階はそこのセレセブが言ったようにリスクがあるのも事実。
I still enjoy her, you know, being standing there
セレ
dumbfounded.
セブって略すなよ。
37.
責任は取るという意味で俺が当選者とならなければ。
まさかあん
That's
た
a piece of power.
金を自分のものにしたいだけじゃなかろうな。
I ignore 7's remark. Okay? The prospect of pocketing 200 million yen is certainly appetizing, but that would be too big of a change of a past. Just like step 7, we can't ignore the butterfly effect. We should flap our wings as softly as possible, as not to scare. I'm not scared of anything really.
というわけでここは目立ちすぎずに2等を狙ってみようと思うのだが。
Go for 7, man.
前回の配当金だと2300万円。
230,000.
3等を狙ってみよう。
それだと70万まで減るけど。
7,000. That's nice.
ああ、それでいい。その辺が妥当だろう。
7,000.
岡部って結構チキンね。
Skin.
さっきまでタイムパラドックスのリスクを心配していたとは思えない言い草だな。セレセブよ。
Ceresevio.
お願いだからその呼び方やめて。せめて助手にして。それに私はあんたの考え方に納得はしてない。
リスクを考えて、多すぎず少なすぎずの絶妙な金額を設定しようとしているのに、お前の方がよほどごつくばりだぞ。
どうだか。
Okay, I decided to let Step 7 have the last word.
70万円だとバナナはトラックの荷台山盛りになるかな。
Nobody said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mairi intends to do so. Let's ignore the glutton for now.
3等なら数字を5個的中させる必要があるを。
Second prize is for matching 5. Okay, wait, I skipped out one. Okay?
3等なら数字を5個的中させる必要があるを。
Last week's winning numbers are 02, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 08. Okay? First prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize is for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize is matching only the 5 numbers.
萌えかよ。新たにラボメンとなったお前に最初の任務を与える。
Moeka stares at me. She clearly didn't expect her name to be called.
D メールとして送る文面を考えてもらおう。何も知らない1週間前の俺にロト6を買おうと思わせるような文章を考えてくれ。
But they have to be short.
メールマなのだからそういうのは得意だろ。
Are you going to listen to her? Like, you usually ignore her one. But if it's me, I always check it. So, yeah.
先週の木曜日っていうことは5日前か。D メールはそこに送るの？
Yusu puts on her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave. Name subject to change.
抽選日が5日前だからそれより前に買っとかないとダメじゃね？
だったら1週間前ね。7日は168時間だからちょっと調整して170シャープでセットしましょう。
170シャープ。
I thought Mayuri is the one going to. I mean, like Moika is the one supposed to send it. Why is she trying? Moika has finished typing the email and into my phone. 02, 12, 19, 34, 30, 35, 36. Buy load of 6. Sure to win. We replace the 40 with 37. This way, we won't get first or second prize.
まあこんなものだろうな。
We can only send 36 bytes, so there's only so much we can say.
なんだかとってもうさんくさいね。
作り直す。
I stopped Moika from releasing the
こ
email.
れでいい。他にやりようがないだろう。確かにうさんくさいがな。
大丈夫だよ。むしろね、オカリンはうさんくさいものが大好きだからぴったりだと思うな。
That's not entirely incorrect, but I feel like she's making fun of me. You finally realize that yourself? It's hard to believe that this is all it takes to send emails to the past.
さて、シュタインズゲートを開くときだ。
前から気になってたんだけど、そのシュタインズゲートって何なの？
Yeah, are you trying to break the fourth wall?
オカリンの口癖なんだよね。
シュタインズゲートはシュタインズゲートだ。それ以上でも以下でもない。
説明になってない。
いちいち水を差すな。今考えるべきはそこではないだろう。
10. I place my finger on the send button. My hands are shaking. I fight to keep them steady.
じゃあレンジ起動させるぜよ。
I swallow hard. The turntable begins to spin backwards as the microwave comes to life. The timer ticks down. Change the past. It seems very simple to do, but just like Chris said, there's no telling what might happen. I say I take responsibility, but that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world I know. 150, 49, 148. How am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Lightning crackles in the air. Send. All I need to do is press the send button. 36, 35, 34. Can't stop now. I want to see what lies beyond it. Curiosity pushes me forward. There's no way this will destroy the world. There's no way. 122, 121, 120.
L 不細コングル
I press the button. My phone displays the flying email animation and the words sending email. 116, 115. Woo! Look at that, look at the number change. A wave of vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming, this is wrong.
オカリン、どうかした？
My eerie voice brings me to my senses. I realize that the color has returned to the world. What was that just now?
大丈夫？
Mayuri waves her hand in front of my face. After blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. Hi, sent El Saikongru. Yeah, he just sent his first email that he purposely wanted to change to the past. Okay, instead it's showing the normal standby display. Something isn't right here. I look around, I'm inside the lab. The phone wave, name subject change, isn't on. When I sent the email, the timer read 1:15. In other words, it should be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave, name subject change, is silent. I scan the room. Other things feel wrong. Where the rest? Daru, Kurisu, and Moika. Okay, he's here. Just a few seconds ago, Daru was sitting in front of the X68000, but now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Did he teleport? At least I don't remember seeing Daru get up and move to the lounge. What? What that girl photo? She's actually the, Moika, the fifth member. Okay, she should be in the development room too. There. Moika is standing at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mayuri is next to me, looking at me with confused expression. This is wrong.
マユリ、俺は何分ぐらいここに立っていた？
どういうこと？
いいから教えてくれ。
30秒ぐらいじゃないかな。
30秒？本当か？
Oh, Okabe phone. Yeah, it's just basically the. Let me bring it up. I can't bring it up. Maybe later.
歩いて行ったかと思ったら、携帯を取り出してね、すごくハーハー言い始めて。
Basically, if you want me to say, is that I changed the wallpaper.
マユシ、今の言葉もう一度よろう。
Daru calls out from the lounge.
すごくハーハー言い始めて。
はあはあってとこだけリピート。
はあはあ。
もっと色っぽく。
やめなさい、変態。
Kurisu and Daru exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent a mail that can change the past. Why aren't they interested in the result?
そうだ。メールは？
Okay, finally I can take it. So Okay, so you can actually change the wallpaper here, and then preview them like this. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, this one here, I from Fairies, send this picture to the phone, and I just play around, and you can actually change the wallpaper to it. You can also change the ringtones for it. Remember, this game is basically 10 years ago, so they're still using this kind of flip phones. I quickly check my mail. Bye, Lotto 6. Sure to win.
メールは1週間前に届いている。
何のこと？
金は？ロト6は当たったのか？
I searched my memories, but turned up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket. No memories of winning third place. Nothing.
そこのセレセブよ。俺は3等を当てたか？
だからセレセブって言うな。で、3等って何のことよ？
For the Lotto 6.
何？
Again, this feeling of disconnect. Cute. I'll try. I prefer an iPhone version. Is there an iPhone version? Because this is the one that is on Steam, so I think that it is the most how should I say, recent?
今何と言った？
何よ？
今何と言ったんだ？
Kurisu glanced back at me.
文句あるの？私が何を言おうと勝手。
そうではなく、3等って何のことと言っただろう？ロト6の3等だ。
は？
Kurisu gave me a puzzled look. It doesn't seem like she's messing with me.
誰？俺はたった今、ロト6の当たり番号を電話レンジカッコ借りて送った。そうだな。おお！
Daru's eyes lit up.
その発想はなかったわ。もしかして D メールでその方法を使えば僕ら億万長者じゃね？
So what? So basically, the conversation just now, it doesn't happen in this timeline.
PC パーツ買えるし、メイクインにも行きまくれる。
17.
ひょーみなぎってきた
This is wrong.
マユリバナナでトラックの荷台を満杯にするって喜んでたよな。
トラックの荷台？誰が満杯にするの？
This is wrong. So I think he realized that now, he is not in his original timeline. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws at my way.
待て待てたった今オペレーションウルドの第2段階を実行に移しただろ。
第2段階って過去を変えられるかどうか確かめる実験のことでしょ。
そうだそのことだ。
だから今みんなで考えてるんじゃん。
So in other words, like, they haven't discussed it in this world, maybe.
何？
どんな内容を送れば過去が変わったかわかるだろうねって。
Wait, if I'm not wrong, maybe what happened here is that the calculate, the time, okay, so it means 60 minutes, okay, but it's not actually, how should I say this? How should I put this? The time calculation is a bit off, okay, because think about it, okay, a year is actually 365 days, okay, and a quarter, so maybe it's something like that. That's why, like, he may have, send himself back in time, but just a few minutes before that.
で
before the discussion.
ロト6のアイディアはグッジョブと言わざるを得ない。
でもそんなの現金だってマヨシーは思うな。現金は現金でもね、ゆきちさんいっぱいっていう意味じゃなくて。
そこは説明しなくてもわかると思う。
Okay, this what she said in Japanese is that genkin, the two kanji, right now what she's explaining is like in other words like mean real money. Genkin is more what she's referring to. The genkin that she's trying to say is actually forbidden or banned.
本当？よかった。でね、現金だからもっと世界が平和になりますようにみたいなのにしようよ。
See, they went back a bit. He actually went back in time in like maybe like 10 minutes or so before the experiments.
世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするととっても幸せだと思うよ。
Yep.
それで幸せになるのはちびっことまゆしだけだろ、上皇。
What are these guys saying? They're acting like I've never sent that email with winning numbers.
こんにちは。
Lukaku came. The front door opens slowly and Lukaku sticks his hand outside.
ルカくんだ。いらっしゃい。すみません。急にお邪魔してしまって。
He's a guy. The original Astolfo. Lukaku bows his head and apologetically. Mairi, Kurisu, and Daru go into welcome mode. Moika keeps staring at her phone. But I'm not in any condition to greet Lukaku. I can't stop sweating, and it's not because of the heat. I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head.
ルカくん、マユシーのコス来てくれる気になったの？だったら嬉しいな。
If I'm not wrong, Lukaku and Mayuri, they're both high school students, and they went to they're in the same class or same year or something like that.
いえ、そうじゃなくて。
Lukaku looks at me apologetically like he wants to say something.
なんだ。
I reply mechanically. My mind is still blank.
実は岡部さんじゃなくて京馬さんに謝らないといけないことが。
What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Lukaku hands out his hand, but that's between his fingers. Ah! Take out the phone, take out the phone! Where is it? Wait. It's supposed to be like... Where's the... Wait. Daru? Is this one? Yeah, this one here. So like... I hate myself. Okay, there we go. 02, 12, 19, 34, 35, 37. So look at that. Okay? So only the 19 is changed. So like, could this be like the butterfly effect? And the numbers are the same as the ones in my D-mail. I grabbed Lukaku by his slender finger.
ルカ子、お前これをどこで？
痛いです。オカリー、ルカ君をいじめちゃダメだよ。
While getting this, I let go reluctantly.
岡部、あんたどうしたの？さっきからなんか変よ。
暑さでやられた？
Is the heat getting to him?
ルカ子、すまなかった。だが教えてくれ。そのロト6の剣はどこで手に入れた？
I know. Most probably when he saw that fishy mail, he probably like, huh, this is probably somebody sent a joke. So like at that time probably Lukaku was nearby like, Lukaku, buy this number. It's gonna be a great fortune for you. Something like that. Okay? And then maybe Lukaku, miss out the number, okay? Because he get the 19 and 18 wrong. Okay?
僕、京馬さんに数字を教えてもらって。
教えた。
I did. Lukaku nods with teary eyes.
さんから当たるかもしれないからこの数字で買ってみろって。
本当か？それはいつ？
Last
1
week.
週間前です。
Damn you, past me. What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too.
じゃあもしかしてルカシロト6当てたの？
じゃあオカリンは超能力者だね。
岡部、あんたまさか電話レンジで当たり番号を送ったの？
The question makes no sense.
なぜ問いかけなのだ？お前も見ていたはずだ。
見ていた？何を？
Disconnect. Our stories don't match.
送った。3等の当選番号を。ついさっきだ。お前たちも一緒にいた。全員で話し合ってその方法を選んだ。そして過去は変わった。変わったんだ。
I glanced at phone wave, named subject to change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bastard child of a microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. We have the power of a god, though I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it.
そんなことよりルカシいくら当たったん
？70万だな。3等だ。
I answered with conviction, however.
いえ、
She got one of the numbers wrong. Lukaku begins fidgeting. Something strange about his behavior.
本当にごめんなさい、京馬さん。せっかくこんなすごいこと教えてもらったのに、僕数字を1個間違えて記入しちゃって。
He what? I stare at the numbers on the ticket on Lukaku's trembling hands.
18が19だったら、京馬さんのおっしゃる通り3等だったんです。
う 惜しすぐる。
I'm pretty sure I went with a 19. I know if I check my phone stand history. I take out my phone, bring out the history.
なぜだないぞ
Isn't it in the past? The email I sent has vanished from my sent history? Like just like everyone's memory? The email should be there, but it's not. Isn't that in the inbox? Almost as it have never existed in the first place. But it was there just now, we checked, right? Okay. Inbox. Okay. It's here! It's in the inbox! Look! The number here! Inbox over here. I checked the inbox, not the outbox. I ignore the worried stares of lab members and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukaku bought turned out to be the 4th place. The price is just 5,000 yen.
そこの岡部倫太郎さ。
Suzuka calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tennoji Nai is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. How much free time does the Brown Tube Workshop have?
洗脳されたような顔してるよ。大丈夫？
洗脳俺が
ここには他に誰もいないじゃん。
はあそうだな
それはどっちに対するそうだな。洗脳されたこと？他に誰もいないこと？
洗脳されたことだ
Let me guess. Shiny Fingers. Fairies. Her songs still contain words of prophecy. Before they reach it, fairies must decipher the prophecy to find the Holy Land. Holy Land? What is Holy Land? Day. Mind telling me what's in those songs? Remember, if you refuse, I have ways of making you talk. Let's send this one. You were? Suza suddenly steps up and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb.
何をする
動かないで。
Suza peers into my eye with a serious expression. But a second later, she lets go and steps back.
大丈夫。洗脳されてない。
なんだと
洗脳されてる時ってさ、下まぶたの中によくチップが仕込まれてることがあるんだよね。
A chip? Oh god, we're going to Alex Zero's territory. Immediately after saying that, Suza gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on the shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
岡部倫太郎、今のは機密扱いでお願い。
Don't tell me, is she?
そうかお前も機関に捕らえられていた経験があるのだな
機関？セルンのことだっけ？
いや皆まで言うなお前の苦しみ俺にはよく理解できる
Ah, come on, stop with that.
そう？
機関がひた隠しにする巨大洗脳施設通称アポカリプス・オブ・ガリアンあそこはまさに生きる地獄
Even she's confused.
思い出したくないのだな
そうアッポーなんとかって名前じゃない気もするけど生き地獄だったのは確か
やはりお前とは良き仲間になれそうだバイト戦士よ聖戦の日は近いぞ
But didn't the divergence number change? When he's going through this timeline?
バイトのお姉ちゃん洗脳って何？
Then no. Okay, Nae asks as she tugs on the hem of Suza's cloak.
それにはこの 大い京馬が答えてやろう。
I can guarantee he's gonna give a stupid explanation.
いいです。
え
Nai heights biar Suzuha.
苗は岡部倫太郎が怖いみたいだね。
Who
シ
wouldn't?
ェスター・ブラウンよ。俺にイフを抱くのはいいが、同時に世界を股にかけるマッドサイエンティストへの敬意も払うべきだぞ。
Like I say, you're not a mad scientist, you're just mad.
世界を股にかけてるの？
いかにも。俺の天才的な灰色の脳細胞は世界各国の首脳が欲しがるほどのものなのだ。
Nobody wants that.
へえ。
Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, Nai opened her eyes even wider and gasped in admiration.
洗脳ってのは今みたいなことを言うんだよ。苗。
That-
何を言う、そこのバイト戦士。俺は真実しか話していないのだから、これは洗脳などではない。
They left out. I have never lied. Even once in my lifetime.
おかりんおじさんは嘘ついたの？
誰がおじさんか。
子供相手に怒鳴っちゃダメだよ。怯えてるじゃん。
You are an ojisan. Well, you're 20 years old, and she's around maybe 8, 10. But Mister makes me sound old. Okay, I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace! You're not 20? I thought you're 20, maybe 19. Okay, no, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult.
あんたって岡部よりよっぽど変態ね。もうさん付けで呼んでやらないからな。
僕は変態じゃないよ。変態紳士だよ。
ねえねえ、それよりおかり大丈夫かな。
I can hear voices from the second story window, and since we can hear him clearly from here, Suzuha starts chuckling.
もしかしてずっと聞いていたか。
はあ、ごめん。盗み聞きするつもりはなかったけど、どうしても聞こえちゃうからさ。
タイムマシンのことも。
ああ、聞いちゃった。やるねこの。
He strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go, you supposed to mean?
口外したりしていないだろうな。もし誰かに喋ったりしてみろ。俺はお前の口を封じなければならなく。
喋ってないよ。私って結構口は固いからさ。
だったらいい。それで一つ聞くが、たった今2階で放電現象が起きたのを見たか。
放電？昨日みたいなグラグラ揺れるやつ？
I nod.
さっき1回やったよね。店長いないから助かったね。揺れて怖かった。
I ignored the little girl's honest impression.
たった今、ほんの1分前ぐらいにもグラグラ揺らしたはずなんだが。
Just a minute ago.
そうなの？でも2回目は見てないな。
Suzuha tilts her head quizzically, then turns back to her bicycle.
私がこの子を磨くのに夢中だったのかもしんないけどさ。苗は見た？
Sister Brown frantically shakes her head.
2回目は見てないんだな。
見てないです。
Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. It did happen. Well, it's not saying it didn't happen. It haven't happened yet. The fact I sent an email, the fact we agreed over what to send, but Kurisu herself remembers that I called her Celeb 7 during that argument. Right after sending the email, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. That's probably related somehow.
なんかあったの？
お前はタイムトラベルについて詳しいか？
それってどういう意味かな？
Just seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. I probably won't understand of her words, so I don't think it'll be necessary to silence her.
信じらんない。
Suda dumbfounded after hearing my explanation.
そんなの聞いたことないよ。ねえ、本当？本当？
当たり前だ。俺たちは紛れもなくタイムマシンを開発した。そして我らの偉業を否定することは誰にもできない。そう、誰にもだ。
ああ、もうそういうことじゃなくて。
Suda grasps at her own hair in frustration, but then her expression turns thoughtful.
君の言うことが本当なのかどうかわかんないけどさ。
She suddenly lowers her head, her
こういう
voice.
時はジョン・タイターに聞いてみればいいよ。
ジョン・タイター。
John Titor.
ほら、今さ話題になってるらしいじゃん。過去へさ、なんか知ってたのよ。同
How?
じタイムトラベラー同士ってことで。
なるほど。確かにお前の言う通りかもしれん。あ、いや、それで間違いない。
The undoing of the past event could possibly be explained through many worlds interpretation that Titor talked about. And come to think of it, it was Titor's advice that led me to the IBM 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my phone.
俺だ。ジョン・タイターは
Ah, come on, with this point, with this again.
未来からやってきたかもしれん。なあ、そうだな。奴がこの2010年へとやってきたのはまさしくシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エルプサイコングル。
サイコングル。
バイトのお姉ちゃん、あのおじさんは誰と電話で話してるの？さあ、誰だろう。未来人と交信してたりして。
Me?
未来人？
シスター・ブラウン。俺の電話の相手が気になるか？
気になりません。
Nai shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with a wary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost
気になっ
much.
たとしても今後絶対に聞くな。もし知れば俺はお前の口を封じなくてはならなくなる。さすがに。
Yeah.
だ
That's
か
what she's
ら
afraid
小
of.
学生をビビらせちゃダメだっての。
I assume Nai is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right.
バイト
She's
戦士。
right to be.
俺は早速タイターに連絡を取ってみるぞ。素晴らしい。
私役に立った？そんならよか。
Part-time warrior's eyes pop up mid-sentence.
うわ、やっぱ店長機関、店長機関。
Uh-oh. You can't do any more experiments today. I follow Susan's glance to see a mope headed this way. Judging from the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Brown.
なえ、もし店長に聞かれたらさ、私はちゃんと店番してたって言ってよ。うん。だから今度自転車に乗せてね。乗せる乗せる。じゃあ頑張って岡部倫太郎。私応援してっからさ。
Suza pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nai and I are left in front of the store. The driver stops the moped. The moped. Okay, and takes off his full face helmet, revealing Mr. Brown.
お父さん、おかえりなさい。
ない。そこのうさんくせえ野郎に何をされた？
Manager leaps from his moped and exposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice.
てめえ、よくも俺の大事な娘をたぶらかしてくれたな。殺すぞ。
待ってくれ。俺は何もしていない。
Yeah, well, it is true.
だったらなんでおめえとナイが二人っきりで話してんだ？あ？
二人きりじゃない。今の今まで鈴葉もここにいました。あの女は仕事をサボってそこのチャリを磨いていたんですよ。
And then she's gonna back her up. And then like, you're lying. Okay? Please forgive me, Susa. My life is too precious.
ねえ、そうなのか？
バイトのお姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せてもらう約束したの。だからサボってなかったって言わなきゃ。
Sister Brown ends up betraying Susa too. The Imagine breathes a heavy sigh.
サボる方法だけはうまいんだよな、あのバイト。
But there is nothing to do. It's true, I've never seen her actually do
と
work.
いうか、この俺を一瞬でも疑ったことについての謝罪はないんですか？
ねえよ、んなもん。
Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. He does own the place, you idiot.
いいか、今後もうちの娘をたぶらかそうとしたらただじゃおかねえからな。
そんな自殺行為はしませんよ。
Well, yeah, I have to go through you if that was the case. Mr. Brown nods in satisfaction.
ねえ、シュークリーム買ってきたから一緒に食おう。
Okay, he parks his moped next to the part-time warrior's bicycle. Then he enters the store in hand with his daughter. Cream puff. You can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man?
おいこれバイト、サボってたことは分かってんだぞこら。あとなんで42型がつけっぱなしになってんだ。消しとけって言っただろうが。
ごめんなさ
I leave Suza to her fate and return to the lab. Close the window. I need to get in touch with Titor as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the events that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone in Akiba. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mairi starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her.
待て。事情はすべて後で話す。
Fairies. I can't give details. Yeah, I can't give details, yeah, but her songs are divine revelations, the prophecies of the end of the world, yeah. I explained that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Brown is back, then I dismiss everyone for today.
い。おかり、あのね、明日バナナ買ってきてあげるね。
Everyone's worried about her. Mario picks her Oompa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me.
だからね、今はその子をむぎゅーっと抱きしめて元気出してね。
Looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this. So she leaves. Daru goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 nut ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab member to secure his silence. Remember, it's a he. Moeka leaves without nothing more than a tiny bow. Just Christina, right? In less than 30 minutes, Christina and I are the only ones left in the lab. There's another mail? Shining a finger. I want to hear more about Time Machine next time, okay? It's a promise. See you.
そこの助手。お前は帰らないのか？
目障りなら帰るけど。
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか？
いいえ。でも、ちょっと考えたいことがあって。
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
何？追い出したいの？
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから、この法院京馬に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？年下の女に相談する男の人ってゴニョゴニョだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
Why does she have to be such a smart ass? She even has a mocking grin on her face.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな。
The Zombie. Can I check the time? No.
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
Despite her complaining, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier.
コーヒーを飲むか？
もらうわ。
I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan to follow Suzu's advice? Get in touch with Titor. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that Kurisu stating over there isn't the same Kurisu whom I discussed the Loto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be?
何もぞもぞやってんの？
Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Kyoma. Okay, anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? There's another question I asked John Titor. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBM 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling, I took out my phone. John Titor. It's quite long. Just send. I sigh and chug my soda, now to wait for his reply. I check the S-channel thread just to make sure, but Titor hasn't posted
ずい
recently.
ぶん深いため息ついてるわね。
Kurisu says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that demon changed the past, and how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope.
もしもし。
あ、オカリン。実はとんでもないミスに気づいたんだ。
ミス？
Is it about the phone wave? Name subject to change. Let me guess. He left something. Is it related to the phenomena I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak. He left his wallet.
実はさ、ラボに財布忘れてきた。
Yes, sound right.
に？
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン、悪いけど僕の財布届けてくんない？お礼にメイクインでドリンクおごるから。
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ。
It jumped into the Kanda River. I shout and hang up. Damn it, I got stressed out for nothing. But right after that, my phone rings again.
おのれ、しつこいやつめ。
Mayuri.
もしもし。財布は届けないからな。
オカリン、オカリン。
Phone call? I mean a video
な
call?
んだ、マユリか。誰も一緒にいるのだろう。いいか。そのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな。
わかった。でね、オカリンもう元気になったかなって思って、ちゃんとウーパーをむぎゅーってした？
していない。そもそも俺はいつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッドサイエンティストである。
I told you, you're not a mad scientist, you're just mad.
そっか。何か悩みがあったらマユシンに相談するんだよ。マユシンはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけど、 オカリンのことはよーくわかってるもん。
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか。
わかるよ。子供の頃から一緒だもん。
もう切るぞ。バイト頑張れよ。
ありがとう。じゃあね。
たく、あのバカめ。
あのバカめ。
岡部、顔がにやけてる。
何を言うか。この
セレセブ
が。
セレセブ言うな。
Okay? I was going to tell Crystal the truth, but now I changed my mind. The mad scientist holding Kyoan would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
Okay? She sure liked to attack me for every little thing. Okay? You know, I've been working at May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flies by, but don't worry, Mayushi still Okarin's hosting full time. Uh, 3 months, better. A party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy.
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから、それぐらい
これでも俺はお前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
それについてはすまないと思っている。
Kitsu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて、直しようがないからな。
回答して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
Hippocampus. But after that silly exchange, John Titor's mail arrived. Greetings, Hyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify what you said is true. Reply. We sent an email today. Skip.
メールの相手って誰？
ジョン・タイター。
John Titor.
嘘。
奴はよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
道理であんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that that the email you sent changed the divergence. Okay, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you receive an email from the fortunes containing the lot of 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers. Perhaps you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got a number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Reply. Yep. Very interesting. I still have my memories from before. The past was changed. That was the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. Okay? this has happened. Wait. You've traveled 26 into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of Thailand might have been? Receiving. That was fast. I didn't read. I think how do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? Dang it. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote the Everett-Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of an attractive field, which described the extent of the world line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures a divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally come from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Wait. Please explain the attractive field. How do they affect world line? Receiving. You got mail. Put simply, attractive fields are the local points of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kyoma, might be such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall and a wall that divides the attractive fields. Okay, really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. Title change. He thinks I have some kind of power. First, I feel a sense of pride. Give me a second. I want to take out because I skipped one meal just now. Okay, not this one. This one. I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.5710.15. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the path. This is because I, like your friends, have no memory of the world line before you change the path. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience, but in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain to you the phenomena you're experiencing. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Titor, and I don't even know if the John Titor from 2000 was really a time traveler. If Titor's world line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I began to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about IBM 5100 might have just been a lie too. That mysterious program code could just be a simple bug. Now that he claims that I have special powers, he's starting to sound like a new age con artist. Mayuri, 3 months is a big deal. I mean, they celebrated my first and second months too. And besides, I don't need Titor to tell me that. Kurisu jerks at the sound of my laughter.
いきなり笑い出すのよ、気色悪い。
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。この俺が持つ力だと。今さらそんなこと言われなくとも俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ。ジョン・タイター。
I snap my eyes open wide. I raise my phone into the heavens.
この魔眼、リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
She didn't say anything about Chunibyo here. Just saying that you should calm yourself down.
あ、
What?
話の流れは
Kurisu hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. How does she know about Chunibyo? Is she an ad channel, after channeler? Okay, not that matters. Not that that matters. I need to reply to Titor. Reply. What is beyond the wall? What will happen if we cross it? Okay, wait a second. If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on Act Channel, my goal is to change the future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Now it's getting creepy. Is this a new cult, or is he trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The Titor who appeared in 2000 said he traveled back in time to retrieve a technology lost in the World War III. Yet this guy is saying he came to prevent the creation of dystopia ruled by CERN. This guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying. But just as I'm about to put away my phone, tightening a finger. Oh, John Titor. Hyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. If the same thing happens to you again, please contact me once more. That moment, I'll prove that you were the Messiah. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. Chaos Theory. Homeostasis. Okay. I think this is a good time to end the stream. Okay? Because I did go through quite a lot today. Okay? So I will continue this, next weekend. Okay? And we did quite a lot of things happens today in today's stream. Okay? So yeah. I'll see you next week for Steins Gate, okay? But tomorrow I'll be streaming Jack's move. Okay, this is a demo, okay? But I'm gonna play it because it seems that if you play it, you can get a free copy of the game. So yeah. So with that said, okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.